Good afternoon. This is Susan, and this is Susan's Ramblings. We're on day 11 of the 30-day garden produce recipes. I have a variety of them for you today. Just about everything that's coming in our gardens, or we can get from farmers market. This is a good one. I really like it. It doesn't have any mayo in. It's used with plain yogurt. Everybody should have some Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt, in their refrigerator, or it should be dehydrated. You can dehydrate that too, and then reproduce it. But anyway, it's a simple one, and it's very good. I use it a lot on the salads. You have your lettuce and so forth, and you now we can have cucumbers in it, but in the winter we don't have the cucumbers, or as many as we want. And it's a good recipe. You can also put it on meat or whatever you want with it, but it doesn't have any mayo, like I said. It has the yogurt instead, which is better for you. And if you make your own yogurt, it is a lot cheaper. Okay? All right. Next one is watermelon pickles. I don't know, this this recipe is going to date me really very good. When we were much younger, I was much younger, Mom made watermelon pickles all the time. So did my grandma. We've all gotten away from that, and it's a complicated recipe. It takes time, and nobody wants to take the time to do it. But oh my gosh, are they good. Yeah, they're very good. Another problem is the rind of the watermelon isn't as thick as it was years and years ago. And I'm assuming that's because of the hybrids. They're hybrids or something like that. They're not like the old watermelons that we had years and years ago. And like I said, this one is dating me really bad. But it is a good recipe. I try to make one batch a year. And we we all use it up. It's all gone. So maybe I should make 2 batches a year. But we all like it. It's a special holiday treat for us. Okay, that's our watermelon pickles. Next one, squash pickles. You know those summer squash, the yellow and zucchini and so forth that you have so much of in the summer. I swear you only need one plant of zucchini and the squash, and you're going to be overcome with all your squash that you have. But anyway, this is a method of pickling them, and it preserves them. So there again, yeah, it's very easy. This one is an easy recipe. You just cut it up and put it in a long pan, and then you combine your sugar and all your spices, and you bring to a boil. You add your squash and your onions, and let it cook for, I don't know, it says 10 minutes. And then you put them in the hot sterilized jars, and you water bath it for 10 minutes. Can't get much easier than that. Okay? That's that one. Next one, zucchini wellies. I make this one a lot. Yeah, in fact, I've got one that's ready for in the refrigerator already. And we'll do it tomorrow. This is another one where we can water bath it for 30 minutes. You don't need to brush your cooker or brush your canner. Okay, and it's a good one. A lot of times I will also use my cucumber relish recipe and just substitute zucchini for it instead of cucumber. But that's a different story. It still comes out the same. It still tastes the same. And like I said, I like to put them in my egg salad, in my tuna salad, in my chicken salad, and potato salad, macaroni salad. I use it a lot, okay? And yeah, it uses it a lot, and it's a good recipe. Next one. This one I really use. It came from a young lady who calls me Mom. No, she's not my mom. I'm not her mom, but I guess she calls me her mother-in-law. And there's a long story behind that, but I love her to death. I love her family to death. Anyway, she gave it to me. And you take tomatoes, olive oils, and your seasoning, any kind of seasoning you want. Italian seasoning, your own seasoning blend, or just plain salt and pepper. Usually I use just garlic powder and onion powder and some salt and some pepper. And then you cut the tomatoes into chunks. I've got some cherry tomatoes I'm going to do that with pretty soon. And in fact, today, just as soon as my chicken comes out of the oven. And then I'm going to make some roasted tomato soup and can it. And I'll show you that recipe later. Okay? Another thing you can do, it's a note, it says add onions and slices to the tomatoes, and then you can have a salsa after they're all roasted. And if you're using cherry tomatoes, don't cut them. Tomatoes, yes, you can cut them into quarters or in the large chunks, and I've done that too. I also keep a lot of them in olive oil with seasonings in, so I can just grab them whenever I want them, whenever I want to do it. I also will put them in the freezer, just like the way they are, come out the pan, and I would stick them in chili or a tomato hot dish or something like that. They had kind of a smoky flavor to it. The next one, this is one I really like. Bacon wrapped green beans, and there again, the bacon is kind of hard to get nowadays, or it's expensive. But you only need one strip of bacon for each set of beans. So if you can make 3 or 4 batches from your bacon things that you buy, but they're really, really good. You take your beans and you put them in cold water and bring them to boil, and you boil for 8 minutes or until they're crispy tender. And then you drain them and place them in ice water to maintain their color. And then you cook your bacon over medium heat, just until cooked, but not crispy, about 3 minutes. And you remove the paper towels, drain the beans, put about 12 beans on each bacon strip, wrap the bacon around the beans and secure with a toothpick. Place on an ungreased baking sheet. In a small bowl, you combine the sugar and the soy sauce, the garlic salt, and the butter, and you brush that all over the bean bundles, and then you bake it at 400 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes or until your bacon is crisp. I've served them at several potlucks, several meals over here, and it's always a big winner. I don't have any left when I come home. Okay, that's the bacon wrapped green beans. You could also do this with asparagus. Next one. This is my oddball one, vinegar pie. It seems like it's a crazy recipe, but you know, it actually works. That's about like my water pie. And everything off the shelf here except the eggs. And there again, I would hope you would have eggs powdered to use, or you would have frozen eggs to use. Anyway, that's what it is. I've made this, and I've taken it over to the center where people are playing cards, or they're playing a board game or something like that, where they're just visiting. And I walk in with a lunch for them, and I give it to them, and after they all eat it, I say, what do you think about that? And I usually have good reports. I mean, I don't think I've ever had anybody say anything bad about it. But when I tell them it's vinegar pie, you should see the look on their face. Yeah, but it's a good one. Alright, that's it for today. Day 11 of the Garden Produce recipes, plus my oddball one. And have a good day. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.